Hello everyone, welcome back to another MLB PI 2018 video. It is Schimpf from the Schimpf place here. What's popping? Hope you're having a good day. And today we are going to be doing a video that I've put off for a while now, but I've finally got the courage to do it and put it together in a video. This is a series about analyzing YouTubers. So basically analyzing why YouTubers are so good and why they win so many games. Last time we did New England. This time we're going to be doing Skol Gaming Network. So the situation we are going to be starting off with. So Skol is on his Moneyball team. He's facing an all Kansas City Royals team, which is honestly pretty decent. So let's see what he does right here. So, first pitch, he's going to go with the curveball, and it is hit in the center field for a base hit. Skol's not very happy about that. If you actually watch the video, he kind of rages a little bit. So, the pitcher he is pitching with right now is John Lester, 84 overall. Not a very good pitcher. Decent command stuff and break though, but only 76 velocity. It's not like he's gonna blow anyone away, and he knows that. So throughout this game, he relies on soft contact. And if you have a lower overall team, that's really what you should do. Don't go for strikeouts and stuff. Just focus on getting outs wherever you can. So let's play it and see how he manages it. So he starts him off with the cutter, which is a fast pitch, and he swings to it for strike one. Now let's play the tape. He goes with the changeup, one of the slowest pitches in the game, and he gets the ground out. So now there's 2 outs. However, there is a runner on scoring position for the dangerous Eric Hosmer stepping to the plate. And now Eric Hosmer grounds to third. However, that is going to be an infield hit. Skol's not happy about that one either. So now it's first and third with Alex Gordon coming up. Arguably a better hitter than Eric Hosmer. So there's 2 outs right now, but there are runners on first and third. Right now he just wants to get an out however he can. So let's play the tape and see what he does. So he cuts it out, but first pitch was the cutter. And now the second pitch is the changeup. And he gets another weak ground ball to the pitcher. Skol is out of the inning. He knows that that pitch sequence worked before for a ground out. If we go back, it was this at bat right here with Perez. He goes with the first pitch cutter. Second pitch changeup again, and he got a ground ball before. So he's probably thinking, if it worked once, why can't it work again? And he gets out of the inning, and he preserves a 1-0 lead with a team that is not very good. Of course, we're talking about his old Moneyball team. And let's move on to the next example. Alrighty then, so for our next example, we are brought to Skol's +10 Twins team before his team got like the massive upgrades and stuff. So he's playing this opponent, the Nationals. So first pitch of the ball game, he throws a fastball, which is a solid first pitch, and they hit it into right for a base hit. So now there's a runner on first to lead off the game for them. So I know you guys can't hear this, but so he gets a strikeout there. So Skol said that his opponent has swung at everything. So he realizes this almost immediately, and he ends up not throwing any strikes to the guy he is playing, which is a very smart thing to do. Guys, if you realize that your opponent is swinging at everything, there is literally no reason to throw them a strike at all. There you go. He got a pop out with the slider there. And as you're doing this, just make sure you make your balls look like strikes. For example, just don't throw a curveball that literally bounces a couple feet in front of home plate. Make them look like strikes. Put the two-seamer that starts in the strike zone then leaves. Put the curveball that starts in the strike zone and leaves. Any pitches that are like that when you have an opponent that swings at everything are good. Are good to throw. That's what you want to do. So what you want to take away from this is just know the tendency of the opponent you are playing. If you don't know them, then just try to pick it up as the game goes, like Skol just did right here. Alrighty then, we are now once again looking at Skol's +10 Twins team. So here we go. He intentionally walks Miguel Sano to lead things off. So, interesting move. I don't really like it. Of course, that was Skol's opponent's choice, not Skol's choice. But now it puts Miguel Sano on first and gives the bat to Eddie Rosario. And Skol just barely missed that pitch. He got a little bit too far under that. That's a really good pitch to hit, but that was a fastball for a flyout, out number 1. So Skol's starting to see the fast pitches. Then Skol sees a two-seamer there. Then he tries to steal. Miguel Sano, 99 speed. He is safe going into second base. A move that I like because it shows the opponent not to walk Miguel Sano because he can steal on you. This kind of reminds me of what Ricky Henderson did before, because in his time, pitchers would hit batters a whole lot, and then if that happened to Ricky Henderson, he'd just steal second base and maybe even steal third. So this is a move that I like. So now there's a runner in scoring position with 2 strikes on Kepler, and he hits it well to center. So this whole inning, all Skol has seen is fast pitches. We haven't seen what got Skol down to 2 strikes, but we can assume that it was 2 fast pitches. So the last 2 pitches that made outs were on the fastball or the two-seamer. So Skol has seen that fastball a whole lot. He's getting his timing down on it. So now he brings in a pinch hitter, Grossman. Then Broxton comes in the game. And then Grossman hits that one to the wall, and that gives Skol the lead. So now, if we look back a little bit, Hendricks, who has been throwing like only fastballs, that has 85 velocity. So then he brings in Broxton, who does have better stuff, but if you look at the bottom there, 87 velocity, so slightly faster than what Hendricks did. Of course, Broxton has better stuff. We know that Skol has seen a lot of fastballs, and then Skol's opponent throws him a two-seamer here, and it's absolutely crushed. This is why you need to change speeds, because people will get really used to your velocity. So what to take away from this? If the opponent is throwing you a lot of fast stuff or maybe a lot of slow stuff, and they're not changing speeds, then you need to adapt and just sit on the fastball. If you notice your opponent is throwing a lot of the same pitch, just sit on it then. There's no reason for you to be anticipating a pitch that the other opponent has not thrown yet. So let's move on to the next example. Alright, now our final example of the video brings us to Skol's newest +10 Twins team with all the upgrades and stuff, facing Destroyers. So this is really early in the game. So first pitch strike, second pitch, he throws a four-seamer and it is hit up the middle, but luckily Nunez makes a great diving catch there. Then Chase Utley steps to the plate now. He goes back to the two-seamer, but instead of it being low and it's high and away, and he hits, and it's very well contact, but right at somebody. So now there's 2 down. Then he actually tries to go with the changeup here. So in theory, this should work, right? He just threw the 4-seamer there last pitch, and he was on it, but it was a fly out to left. So in theory, this should be a good pitch. You know, some weak contact here, right? Nope, it's a solid line drive into left field for a base hit. So he now has this in mind. He just threw the changeup before. Now he's going with the 2-seamer, and he hits it out to left for a base hit. And it is now first and second. Now Albert Pujols stepping to the plate. He decides to go back to the 2-seamer, but he accidentally throws the failed pitch because he could not come up with the pitch he wanted to throw quick enough. I don't see this happen very often, especially among the YouTube community, but, you know, obviously just pick the pitch you want to throw. It's not very complicated. So then, after throwing the fast pitch, he throws the curveball and a weak ground out to the pitcher. Gets him out of the first and second jam he worked himself into. So, as I said before, just set up your pitches well. Don't throw failed pitches. It's that simple. Don't do it. He got away with it there. Yeah, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. That is unfortunately gonna be our last example. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like in the comments down below. Let me know who you want to see next in the series. And thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Listen.